Right, hold it. Right, go on.
So we going now?
Yeah, we can go.
We can go. Alright, so basically, obviously quarantine and all that shit is happening at the moment, and we can't like personally be with like people who want to do podcasts with us. So I was like to Jordan, do you want to do a podcast on FaceTime tonight? And he was like, yeah, obviously. So that's what we're doing. So yeah.
I didn't want to do this at all. This is the last thing I wanted to do.
Oh yeah, like you dickhead. Oh, see, look, the fucking the notifications are started already. Someone wants a video call on House Party. Have you got House Party, the app?
I did have it, but then Jordan O'Kane convinced me that
people are like hacking into it now.
Yeah. So I was like, get rid of that.
One of the girls was like, "Oh, get House Party and come on House Party with us tonight." And I was like,
"Okay." First time I went on it, I'm sat on there with O'Kane, just bored out of minds, just talking. And
the random person join.
Yeah, I've just put the phone down. I'm not even looking at it. And then I just hear the northern accent, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Sam,
and I look at it, Ben Gordon's just staring his hands.
So, how was things with you, with the quarantine and shit? How were you feeling about it all?
Oh, shit, innit? It's just mentally draining, innit? Like,
fuck, guy.
You just got to stay preoccupied, but that's impossible when you can't leave your house.
Yeah, and you got to be on your own as well. Or with people in your household, and I don't think Maria's fond of going over the woods digging, like. You know what I mean?
Not kind of, and I mean, obviously I love my mum and that, but spending too much time with anyone's just like fucking banging your head against a brick wall, isn't
it? Nice one, just tell your mum she's doing her head in, like.
Well, I do her head in as well, it's just fucking works both ways. But yeah, it's just trying to find stuff to do that isn't, well, that's going to take up time, but everything gets boring after a while, I feel like.
Well, at least you can do loads of stuff for me on the podcast, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, helping you with this, fucking taking some time up, so.
Good, I'm glad. Fucking.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Good night. No, but
I mean, you should have probably wrote something.
Yeah, I should have wrote questions on, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, is the first one. I may as well just go in raw. Just go in raw. Yeah. Don't worry about the questions now. It's kind of like it is
what
quite.
What have you been up to apart from? I'm asking you this question like I don't know, but I know
you fucking know what I've been up to. Absolutely paralytic for about 3 weeks. Just drunk all the time.
Should we talk?
If you want,
talk about the situation.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, I just obviously.
You had a bit of a night the other night, didn't you, Al?
We're going to talk about that. Because the sisters will see. And then the mother will see. And then everyone will.
Everything went out the window.
Everything will go out the window again.
Window go out the window.
We just don't need it. No, so right now, going through some shit at the moment with like quarantine and that, and like things which has happened before. So it's like, in itself is good, because I can't like go and see certain people. But because I'm on my own.
Probably good for you.
Yeah, it's good. It's
definitely not good for you.
Yeah, it's good to me that I can't go and do certain things and go and see certain people. But then, obviously, when you're going in, you're like inside your own brain, and most of the time, like, oh, I wonder what the boys are doing. I wonder what like they're doing. I wonder what like anybody. Fuck, pardon me.
Pardon you. Excuse you.
And all that shit. So it's crap for me on our end, but it's been pretty productive. I think I've started this, so.
I think it can either. I mean, I'm talking from like I'm had experience with quarantine. Like it happens to me all the time, but it does. But it even make or break you. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like you can either take it in and try and
use it to your advantage.
Yeah, and make something productive happen, or you can do nothing and just let your brain eat itself away from the inside out, which is fucking horrible.
That's definitely like one of the things which I was taken from it. It's like over like the last 4 or 5 months, I turned fat. I put on I didn't turn fat, right? But I had a belly come in. And like, you know, when you sit down and he says, yeah, this is what I mean. So I'm like, eating, drinking, like not doing anything, lying in bed, like, fuck this, I'm not doing nothing. And then I thought, do you know what, we got this time now, we ain't doing fuck all for like 2-3 months, so I'm gonna start like working out and shit. So I started doing that. Lost about a stone in about 2 weeks.
That's good.
I think I put it back on now though.
Yeah, the other night.
Yeah, just from that one night. But
that's the hardest thing with this though. It's like, it's really good to be productive, but
as he opens a new can of woodpecker.
I mean, what day? It's a Wednesday.
Exactly. I haven't even drunk this week. Actually, I had one can yesterday.
But no, I think it's like, to be productive and like better yourself. It's like such a good opportunity, but at the same time, because you can't go anywhere and do anything, it also, it's hard to like keep the routine going. I feel like, you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, I'll just have the day off.
Yeah, that's what
it takes the next 2 days off, and then it's like 3 days of just solid work. You're like, right, I'm in this routine, and then it comes down to it, and you're just like, nope.
That's literally what happened to me. I was like, not last week, the week before, I was like so motivated to do everything that I could. I was like getting up at like 8 o'clock, like going to do a workout. Then I was like having food at 12, and then I was like doing stuff around the house and all that. And then I ended like this nice weather come, and being British or Welsh or whatever, you just want to get palleting in the garden, like. And it is literally, and it was the school holidays as well. So my parents had like the Friday and the Monday off, so we just drank.
It's all about just being mentally strong, isn't it? I feel like, to not even get through this, but like just get through it and come out the other end the same as you. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people didn't expect how mentally draining this would be.
No one expected this to happen.
Well, yeah, true, but like, you know, when they were like, right, fucking lockdown, blah, 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 and it was like, get the booze out, barbecues, all this, and no one thought about what not doing anything would do to your head. And I feel like some people have like hit a wall and they're just like, whoa, this is really shit.
It is shit to get us to that point where you're like.
And I felt like when they were talking about lockdown, I was like, yeah, I can see how this is going to go. I'm going to dig myself into a right old mental hole.
Yeah.
But so far I've been alright. I feel like every day's been a bit up and down, but
oh fuck me.
Just trying to stay positive. Not trying to be like, right, I'm going to do this, do that. Just being like, right, I'm just another day.
Just do something like, oh fuck
just
off.
do you, boo.
Yeah. Just do something to like keep your brain active, like even if it's like I said.
Honestly, I personally think that's the key. Just keeping your brain just like ticking over, you know.
Like get up in the morning, make your bed, go downstairs,
stupid stuff like
have something to eat, have a fucking shower, wash your bollocks and that, and then you know, it's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You're like, oh, what can I do now? Go out then, innit? Just go for a little walk.
Mum's been getting to like, I think like 2 o'clock, and then she's been going to like bed. She's like, oh, nothing to do, going to bed. And I'm like, that is the worst thing. Because then when the sun goes down and then it's time to go to bed, you're not tired, and then you're up at 3 a.m. just thinking about nothing, staring at the wall. Oh, my life is shit.
Watching fucking Can't Pay, We'll Take It Away, like on Channel 14, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Just on YouTube,
just like, one eye open, like, can't sleep.
Watching like how to take apart a door handle on YouTube.
Oh, that door handle's been doing my head in, now's the time.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, man, so many people just blowing up my phone now. It's fucking classic, like. It is a classic. No one ever does anything now that I want to do this. Everyone just wants to like my Instagram or Snapchat me, so fuck off everyone. Basically, I'm fucking busy.
Oh, busy guy.
Sorry. Right then, so fuck the quarantine for a minute, because it's quite a depressing subject to talk about.
Reoccurring.
Because we'll
can't get away from it though.
We'll end up down otherwise. We'll get off the podcast and be like, Just sat there.
Get the vodka out. It's like,
Tell me a bit more about Doomed and stuff. What how did that start, and how the fuck have you ended up such like a big global thing already? Like, to be fair, because you are, is nuts.
Thank you.
It's fucking crazy.
Cheers, mate.
It's like, love.
Nah, it was all Paul Robinson's idea, really. I guess. Well,
Big up Paul.
Shout out Paul. Man of many talents.
Very, very talented guy.
TM, artist, filmer, photographer. Basically my dad as well.
Dad. He's a dad, everything.
He's just everything. But yeah, he was just like, I don't know, I think I was just drawing. Oh, that was it. I think we were doing my frame or something.
What, for We the People?
Yeah, we were framing.
Yeah.
I was just drawing shit or whatever. Just like, I mean,
Ooh.
yeah, just like fucking rough sketches. And he was like, oh, these are sick or whatever. And I was like, sweet. And then like, pretty sure like a month down the line, he was just like, you just want to start a t-shirt brand? And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I mean, I've got loads of shit from like when I was younger, because he used to just sketch as well, I'm pretty sure, and he was like, yeah, we'll just fucking put stupid shit on t-shirts. And I was like, yeah, sweet. And then before I know, I was like, yeah, it'll just be like, you know,
to the boys, like,
yeah, when you and your mates just like start fucking never really like. That's honestly was like, I was like, oh, we'll do like a couple of drops, blah, 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 blah. But Paul was like, obviously he had a way different vision of it. Like in a better sense, like 100% better. I don't know. I just thought like
for a laugh, like,
blah blah blah. We'll just reprint them.
Yeah.
Sweet for the boys, whatever. And Paul just fucking dialed everything in and was just like, right, this is it. We're fucking sorted. Like this is we're doing this. And I was like, what? And then yeah, we were just fucking. It's just fun, just like back and forth, stupid ideas. We'll be like. Well, we're like, what do you think of this? And it'll just be like the shittest drawing ever. And it'll just be like, yeah, that's sick. It was like, oh, I bet it won't sell. Bang it on the t-shirt, just fucking sells out instantly.
I bet that's...
It's just nice being able to just have fun.
I bet it's a mad feeling. Like,
it's nuts, but it's honestly Paul. He's like business, like not. Well, he is a businessman, really, I guess. But he's probably the funnest businessman.
Yeah. It's easy, but, like.
I don't know. I just thought it was just going to be something small, and then I guess he really seen the vision of what.
Thought it was something small, and then you've ended up with probably one of the best companies and with the best riders. Literally,
the riders are good. I just like. Paul was giving me a text. He was like, "We're gonna need to like do some sort of like team." He was like, "You can just do that," and I was like, "I'm just gonna pick my mates." Yeah,
literally, like. You've ended up with the boys.
Obviously, I have more mates, but I was just like, I guess.
Well, fucking hell, you ain't gonna go and pick me and Ross now to be on Doom Team now. Come on.
Bengal.
Yeah, big up Juicy.
No, but it was like, I think as soon as I thought about it, I was just like, because they'd never really been on any trips with each other.
Yeah.
But I'd been on trips with all of them.
Yeah, separately. I remember you saying.
Which is like a weird concept. And I was like, these lot will be a fantastic match on a trip. And it is absolute carnage every single trip. Just like,
you've got a Welsh boy, a fucking...
They all collide, like all the personalities collide, but in like the best possible way.
Well, you've got someone from Wales, you've got someone from Germany, you've got a northerner, a southerner.
I know.
All in one, and then you've got some fucking kid then from Australia, he's just in the mix somehow. And then,
no, Lewis isn't on it anymore.
Is he not?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
No, but whoever else in that, like, but it's like, it's nuts, isn't it? It's got a variety of, like...
Craziest guy I've ever met in my life.
Who?
Lewis.
Yeah, he's quite crazy. Were you too, Juice?
Huh?
Were you too, Juice? Remember that? Classic. But, yeah, I bet it's good.
But also all the boys in America as well. They're all sick as fuck. It sucks because it'd be sick if we could all just get on trips all the time. But so, like, obviously Doom still isn't we're not fucking making millions. You know what I mean? We're not fucking Louis Vuitton or anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So it's hard to like. I would love to get everyone on.
That's the
Like,
goal.
Dan,
like,
because I know that it would
who
just
is
be
on it then?
Trip.
Obviously, I've dropped the ball at Bray now and just mentioned Lewis. I've just who's on the team. Like, so obviously, I didn't know that Lewis wasn't riding for.
Lewis wasn't on, but I think he left. He messaged me and was like, "Yeah, I basically like it's all good terms. Like,
obviously
left on good terms. Like, he's fucking sick.
Obviously, never bad
big
terms.
Lou dog. But I think he just wanted to start I think he was starting something with Jackman Inns or something. I'm not really sure. But
that's fair enough.
Whatever they start, it'll be sick as fuck because that cunt's got an eye for some serious steez. Yeah.
So who's on the team? Like, who's involved? Like, properly? Like, who's in the group chat?
Group chat? Oh, there's about 7,000 group chats. No, I mean, in my eyes, everyone's on. Anyone that's bought something, you're on the team.
Oh, don't give me that.
That's true.
I haven't bought something still. I'm one of your best mates. I haven't even bought nothing.
You're not on the team then, mate. I'm sorry.
Couldn't give a fuck. I'm on my own team.
If you're into it, I mean, there's no like team lines, but I guess the main people that are on the team.
Yeah.
So I'm team. We got Jordan O'Kane.
Classic. Absolute ripper of a bloke. Absolute rip. You want a good night out?
Yeah,
you want a good night out? Go with Jordan O'Kane.
He's on flow team, like.
Yeah.
You can't see him getting on pro team ever. He's fucking.
He's fucking shit. No, I'm joking.
Nah, he's fucking. So yeah, technically, the team is myself, Felix, Jordan, Sam, Julian Ortega, Dan Collar, Reagan Riley, Miguel Smiley. Well, that rhymes.
Hey. Alex Evans.
Oh. Who else is there? I think that might be it.
Well, I'm looking at the Doom thing now that we have from Leeds, and I can only see them people and other.
Yeah, that's it.
Other than me and Garrett on it, I don't think that we're on the team, to be fair, but...
Garrett could be on the team if he wants.
He's literally just stood there like that to Lewis Mills. And then it's just me with a burn hanging out my mouth.
That's it. I mean...
I couldn't pick a better bunch of boys.
Bro.
Yeah.
Good dudes, bro.
Couldn't pick a better bunch of boys to have a laugh with.
Like. Riders. Fuck yeah. And then obviously... we give shit to people as well, but I don't know. I feel like we never want to like pressure someone. It's not like, oh, ride for us then.
Yeah, have this t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, just fucking have shit. If you like, if someone likes the stuff and they're like, oh, like if I don't know, and we're super into their riding as well. It's like yeah, if
I remember you saying when we was in Hastings that you give Brock like a couple of things, didn't you?
Yeah, Brock's into it.
Like when I watching something yesterday, and he was like wearing Doom stuff in it all the time, and I was like,
it's nuts, man. Honestly, seeing people wearing it on their own accord is just like, I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I bet it's nuts, man. I bet it's a class feeling. Like, I bet it's awesome.
Like we send the hearts and bits as well, and when I see the heart wear it, oh my god! And it's like. And then when I'm like with him, I'm just like, I'm like the worst fan. I'm like biggest fanboy ever all the time. I like try and contain it, but obviously I'm fucking shit, and I'm just like, like
just like all quiet and not looking at the floor and stuff.
They got Doom Diddy on. I'm just like, fuck.
Oh, it's class, isn't it?
No, it's good.
No, I mean, it's good. It's good that you got that thing going, haven't you? You got the fucking boys on board, like.
Yeah, like best friend. It's just so fun. Like especially when Sam left the club, and nice one, Sam. You're leaving the club.
Didn't even know about that, if I'm honest. This is how far behind with BMX.
Sam left the club, and I was like, fuck, I'm never like. I remember saying with gutted, we're like, oh, we're not going to get to go on a trip again. And then a few years down the line, I started doing, and then when Paul mentioned the team, I was like, oh, I got fucking Sam's definitely got to be on it. 100%, I got to have him on it. Another person who's, I mean, he's definitely part of the crew.
Ooh.
Is Fu Man.
Yeah,
shout out Fu Man.
Sklodion.
I say this in every sort of interview or anything.
Me, if it wasn't for him, but you wouldn't be where you are now.
I say that every single time, all the time. I cannot thank that man enough.
Wham bam, strawberry jam.
I think he's gonna have a section in the DVD.
That'd be the one.
Let that slip, DVD.
What? Oh, hello. Hello.
No, yeah, I think he's gonna have a section. I want sections from everyone. I also want South Wales crew.
Yeah, that'd be class if you could get all the boys involved. Well, yeah, just get the fucking.
If I'm somewhere and I've got the VX and
when
it doesn't matter where I am, and if someone's like, "Oh, can I do this?" Like, can you film this? I'll be like, "Yeah, sweet."
That'd be class.
It's just what I like. I don't know. I don't want to. I just want to like. It's so gay, but I want to like give back to BMX. I guess.
I can't fucking fault you, but
it's given me a lot, so I want to try and give back in some sort of way.
That's what it's about. So now that we're on the giving back thing and the going back thing, I think we should talk about like how we met. I remember the first time I ever seen you ever in my life, and you was riding a all chrome Sabrosa, I think, or chrome frame with chrome bars, maybe.
Ballon Scott Ditchburn frame.
So.
What was that? Don't tell me. Was that Fear Rolling?
Yeah. Fear Rolling, right? And I've walked in now.
Fear Rolling. Newport.
I've walked in like, alright, and I'm like park rat mode engaged at this point in my life. I'm going under mile per hour at the quarter pipe. I'm trying to go as high and fast as I can at everything. So I've like walked in, like seen you do a 180 pegs across along like that top ledge. Remember that ledge on like the driveway thing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? And I didn't know any of you at the time. It's like, you know, like Alex Stacey and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to go down with him. And I knew Jaron from... Yeah, I knew Jaron from before.
The story that gets me every time is chicken mayo.
Oh, no. We won't talk about that. Jaron still get pissed off to this day about this. We talked about that.
Gonna throw the laptop.
No, I'll tell you the story, right? So Jaron's gone into fucking... First thing I'd done to piss him off, right? Jaron, if people don't know Jaron's really OCD. Well, he was super bad OCD. So he had like all his CDs in like alphabetical order, or when they were released to the newest ones. He's gone in the shop. I've rearranged them all. Right? And then he's come out with like 2 chicken mayos, and I've just gone like bang! Slapped him out of his hand.
Why?
Because I was 16. I thought I was Tommy Dugan with these stupid, irrational fucking decisions. I'm going to spit in someone's face and shit like that. Like, no, but that's what he was like. Have you ever watched Day in the Life of Tommy Dugan?
Yes.
And he spits in our kids' food.
He is nuts.
Yeah, so...
I honestly used to watch that video on repeat.
Same, every single day for about 3 years. So anyway, I slapped the burgers out of his hand, and he's not talked to me
he's
for...
not happy.
He's not talked to me for months, like... You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's how... Like, obviously...
He still tells that story quite often.
Just, that's how we met, because I knew Jaron from when... Because where I live now, Jaron lives the street down, where he used to live.
Was it Pandy?
Yeah, with his mother. Tonopandi. Big up the Tonopanderinos, Marahenos. So... And we used to ride up the skate park, and Jaron, I'd like turn up to the skate park, and he'd be like, after the boys, Jaron would, oh boys, it's Alex Evans, like, and he told me that like a couple of like, I don't know, it might have been like a year or two ago, and I was like, what, are you fucking mad or what? Like, it's mad to think, like people would look at you and be like, oh boys, it's fucking Alex, like. So anyway, so we started riding with Jaron, and then we started riding with like you, and then we started, because you met him in Caldy, didn't you? He like turned up one day or something.
I don't even know, honestly, I have no idea where I actually met Jaron. He tells me I met him in Caldy. I don't remember it at all. I do remember Jaron. Shout out to Jaron Griffiths. He's also played a big part in in, I guess, me being here.
Yeah.
He taught me every single basic peg grind I could possibly think of. The over pegs, the preds, the switch pegs taught me the lot. Me and Jared learned crank arms together.
I remember that because I wanted to learn crank arms, and he was like, we was in fear and rolling at the time actually, and he was like, I'll take you to the best.
Worst rail ever.
I can take you to the best place to learn crank arms. We drove from fear and rolling to Caldy one night.
Caldy.
And
shout out Caldy cuts still.
Me and I learned crank arms, and the other boy that we was with learnt nose manuals, but we ain't going to talk about him because he's a prick. So we'll leave that geezer out of it. I'll tell you afterwards. You won't figure it out, bruv. You won't figure it out.
Okay, alright.
So yeah, fuck that kid anyway. And so we that's what we went in for. But then I started riding with Jaren, and then I started riding with Jack before I even started riding with you.
That was what, Saul, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started riding
that was my next trick learn then.
Started riding with you, then I started riding
the nose manuals.
Yeah.
Jack taught me and Jared nose manuals. Shout out to Jack Saul.
Yeah, shout out to Josh. And Josh? No, shout out to Jack. And then we started riding with...
Also shout out to Josh.
Yeah, then we started riding with Josh. And then all of a sudden, like one Saturday, we was all in the Starlet. Bop, bop. Just... it was about...
memories were made.
It was about 5 of us in this car. Like, all the bikes are apart.
I've got some stories from that Starlet. I don't know if they're possible to tell, but they are outrageous.
I think I only went in it once or twice, because he ended up getting the Passat ends. You know what he used to call the Passat, Jack? The blender.
Oh, the blender.
The
blending, bro.
Like, what's happening, bro?
And then what else did he get? No, I think
he had his dad's Saab or something like that. The automatic thing. Yeah, it's got like a tank. Honest to God.
Flat out.
And then we obviously started riding more with each other, like going to, we went to, I remember one day we went to, I don't know if you was there, we went to Cirencester, we went to Glastonbury, we went to Cheddar Gorge, we went somewhere, we ended up staying in Glastonbury for I think I come back to yours and I stayed at yours probably.
Chicken nuggets, beans and smiley faces.
The first time I've ever tried balsamic vinegar, game changer.
Best thing ever.
Best thing ever. So that's how that ended up. And then obviously then we started riding like Cardiff and Bristol and all that. And then that's when I could go on forever about this, like. And that's when we ended up meeting like the Bristol boys and all that shit. And then like that's another story anyway, to be fair. But yeah, it's just mad how we met. I've walked into the skate park and the first thing I've seen is a big shiny bike and you were just pulling out these mad tricks and I'm like...
Leonard Friesen there.
I was like, what the I remember when you used to rip it and you'd land like 180 but just turn the bar so you'd slide the rest of the 3.
Bro, I still do that to this day.
Yeah, and people were just like, yes. Can you imagine if we'd done that now? The reactions.
I do all the time.
Fuck off, dude. So that's how we met, and we met all the boys who were like super close friends. Like Josh lives in Australia now, and he's fucking killing it, absolutely killing it. If you knew Josh before he went to Australia, you honestly thought that geezer was gonna be.
Much. It's outrageous.
You honestly thought he was gonna be dead before he was 30.
Oh.
No, you would though. He didn't give a fuck about nothing.
There was a point where he was on a bit of a fucking rough patch.
He didn't give a fuck about nothing, and he's still got that he's still got that attitude where he's like.
He just gets stoned now.
He got that attitude where he's like, oh well, fuck you. If you don't like me, then fuck.
Oh yeah, he's fucking. I love his attitude.
Yeah, it's class.
Just don't give a fuck.
Jack's doing his little thing at the moment with the painting and that, just loving life.
Shout out Maddox and Ryan Williams as well.
Oh yeah, shit. I always forget about Dad.
Dad.
Dad, like the dad of the group. And Ryan, like, yeah, they were the fucking. If you think back, Ryan Williams and Nick, right? They were like the pioneers of Welsh riding because they were both riding for Fit and stuff at the time. They were like on the Fit. They were on like Fit flow teams and stuff.
Flow team, right?
Yeah, Nick was on like on the Fit.
Four down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, he was good. They were both good. They were all good as fuck, man. All my mates are good. It does my head in, honestly, right? It fucking does my head in that there's just no light shined on.
Fucking well, look how good we. I don't want to fucking shag my own ass now, right? I don't want to blow anybody else. If I don't want to blow anybody else's trumpets, right? But we are fucking class.
But also the reason there's no light shined on it is because we never leave Rampworld.
Yeah, we never leave Rampworld, and we never.
Yeah.
Do like,
I mean,
to be fair, we either ride if we ride in Cardiff, Bristol, or Rampworld.
It is self-inflicted, but at the same time, I just wish, like, I don't know what I wish. I just want all the boys to, like...
But then you've got to think, then, there's, like, other priorities in lives at the moment.
Yeah,
now.
Of course,
we was, like, young then. We should have moved more when we was younger. Not now, do you know what I mean?
Here's someone to talk about.
What's that now?
Robert Harris.
Oh, what? Fucking absolute prime specimen. Do you know what? Alright, I wish I bought
He's another major role in the reason why.
Well,
anyway.
Massive role in, like... the filming side of things, I suppose.
Yeah, like, fully got me into, like, the idea of... It's funny, someone younger than me got me into filming,
and
which is...
Just turn up with that fucking...
Well, him and Ollie, really. Him and Ollie were just filming the SOTC on their own.
I know.
And I was like, I want to be a part of this.
And then I ended up, like, jumping on the bandwagon. It's the only video part I've ever had in anything, and it's absolutely pants.
Nah, it's good.
It's funny. It's funny. Good. It's funny.
It's not bad. It's not fun. It's good. I quite like it.
That was me.
It was probably my favourite part for the longest time.
It was me not giving it. That was me getting a clip a month for like 2 years. Not even that.
Remember the hand five and Nick's just there with a selfie?
Yeah, with the Samsung selfie stick. Just in the way of everything.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about stuff like that, though, do you know what I mean? Because I want to talk about that type of stuff when we're with the boys. So I want to get, like, obviously the boys on a podcast, and then we can... Because obviously people got different stories.
All of us.
Yeah, that's happening. 1 million. The people who went to Barcelona who are still around, that's happening. Obviously, Jack's...
FaceTime the new one.
Jack's not... Oh, yeah, we could. Jack's probably not going to end up on a podcast, to be fair. He'd be like, nah, bro, I'm too busy lurking and that.
It's fake, bro.
So... talked about like Doom, they talked about like the boys and quarantine and shit. What about weird people and that? What's saying it nowadays? Because as an outsider, it's gone pretty... Not for... Like as an outsider, it's quiet at the moment, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because when you first started, it was like, wham, bam, fuck, have this, have that. You're like, you're getting the frame, you're getting bars, you're getting this, you're getting that. And now it's just kind of not gone dead, but it's gone quiet.
No, I think it's... I don't know, I just don't ask for shit unless it's broke. Like, when you first start getting free parts, you're like, give me this.
Yeah.
Not giving, like, oh, I want this. And now I'm just like, I'm not taking it for granted. In fact, I appreciate just as much, but
yeah.
I'm not as like fucking...
Oh, I've scratched my dropout, give me a new frame.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I just like, I guess, if I don't get something new unless it breaks, which is also, I feel like, better promotion for parts. They may look beat up and shitty, but they fucking stand the test of time, and they do. They definitely do.
1,000,000%.
I think the reason as well that everything seems a bit quiet, not only to do with this unspeakable disease, but it's filming a DVD, aren't we? So
that's true.
So I guess everything's just staying pretty. I mean, Classic Felix just fucking banging out video parts in about 2 weeks, just like that. Yeah, another one.
He's actually looking at me right now as we speak, on the poster. He's literally looking right there. I got a
P-Berg.
Yeah, I got the Doom poster right there.
Oh shit!
I would show you, but I don't want to move the camera. But
yeah, his work rate is just outrageous.
He is class. I was watching something of him the other day. I think I was watching a Doom video actually.
Nothing looks up to him. Does my head in. I'm like that watching him try. I'm not even watching him try stuff. I'm watching him do stuff.
Doing like 3
goals. That would take like 5 hours.
I remember meeting him for the first time. I was kind of like starstruck.
Like, he is an
when I
expert.
come to Cardiff that one day, I come down and you was all in Cardiff filming, and I was like, I remember watching.
He's like a superstar, isn't he?
I remember watching. Do you know them vlog things that Sean Rocani used to do in Woodward? Can you remember them?
Woodward.
Or Woodward
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
Where he was,
wherever.
like,
Anyway.
tiny.
So I clicked. I was like watching it, and Felix was obviously. Sean was riding for Premium. So was Felix at the same time, and he was like a bit younger than him. I think he's quite a lot younger than him, actually, isn't he?
What, Felix?
Than Sean Rocani.
Yeah.
Well, Sean's like my age. Maybe a year older.
I mean, I think Felix is 2 years younger than me.
Was he like 22?
21, 22, yeah, I think. I don't even know.
So I remember like seeing it on YouTube, like Felix Prenzenberg or whatever his fucking name is, I can't say it. And I clicked it, and it was a video of him in his back garden, like a half pipe and shit. Did he have that in his back garden?
Yeah, he's like, well, not in his garden, but it's like literally like by his house.
And I was watching it.
Felix lives in the middle of nowhere. There's like 3 houses and 75 cows.
Yeah, I did see. And I was like, what? And I was like watching it, and I was like, this kid's 13.
Mate.
And I'm 16, and I can't even do anything that he's doing.
He learned a three-whip when he was 12.
Like all that type, like.
You learned a three-whip when he was 12. I'm never gonna learn a three-whip.
True, literally true, like. True. I think I've done about 18 tail whips in my whole time.
I've done plenty of tail whips, but not a fucking three-whip. That's like.
Confusing old trick.
There's a lot going on there.
Fucking piss myself in a minute. I knew I shouldn't have drunk that. But
can't stop now.
Nah, what was we even on about? I forgot.
We were on about Weed People.
Oh yeah.
The greatest frame company on planet Earth.
Greatest. Yeah, they are. To be fair, that was like one of my best.
Genuinely, it was nuts when they talked about putting me on.
Don't even jump to that. Talk about where it all started. Fuck it. If I'm gonna piss myself, I may as well. May as well.
But where what started?
Right, so no, I'll just run it down.
Are we going back to motocross? Well, that far back?
No, we're not going that far back.
That's
Fuck that.
a couple of hours.
That's fucking weird till 9 o'clock the next morning, otherwise. I'll just give them a quick rundown of it. So basically, Jordan was riding for Proper, then.
Oh, right. We can go that bad.
Oh, yeah. Just sum it up in like 2 minutes.
There's actually a little funny story. Basically, I didn't have Instagram for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have my phone. So I used to get everyone to film. Like, the whole Insta thing wasn't a thing. I used to put them on Facebook instead.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. And yeah, I used to get everyone, if I was filming a clip, I'd get someone to film it for me. And then.
Do you know what, actually? Do you think I could just go for a quick piss? Do you think that's a bit thingy?
Oh, get in there.
I gotta go, bruv. Right, so go on.
I used to put clips on Facebook, basically.
Yeah.
Just to get the boys to film them and then send them to me via Facebook, and I'd post them up. And then, honestly, I was actually at a really weird point. I was like, because I was just going to Caldecott every day, I was literally at the point, I don't know actually know. But yeah, I was at a weird point. I was honestly going to pack it all in. I was just like so, not bored of riding, but bored of riding the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, and there was no way for me to like go anywhere or do anything, and it was just becoming like really like just repetitive.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
monotonous, just doing the same thing over and over again.
I'm kind of I'm type of person that like, I mean, obviously I've rode fucking BMX for fucking however long, but like I can't do the same thing over and over again.
Just want to switch it up, you know? Like.
Yeah, like I need to go somewhere, do something else. I can't go to the same skate park over and over again. It starts to get boring.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I guess I was just getting bored of it, and I was literally just about. I was honestly so close to just packing it in. Like honestly, like I remember, and then can't think what came first. Actually, I don't know.
Ride to Glory.
It was Ride to Glory, wasn't it?
Probably.
Ride to Glory was before I shot the first look with Food Man. It was around about the same time, I think.
Because you done the Ride to Glory, then you done the warehouse
it was Ride to Glory,
thing.
Yeah. So this is pretty nuts as well, actually. Yeah, it was Ride to Glory. I was not about to quit, but I was about to just like fucking chill out and probably just go get some shitty job somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I didn't have a phone. I didn't actually own a phone at this point, and I didn't have a phone for like a year at least. And at Tom's house, so shout out Tom Price Jenkins.
Yes, big up Tom.
We're at Tom's house, and I'm pretty sure it's Tom. Yeah, I think he got a phone call, and he was like, "Who's this?" And obviously, if anyone can get a phone number, it's Max Higginson. He can get someone's phone number, so he's just got his
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, and shout out Max Higginson as well.
Yeah, big up Max, because he's fucking jumped straight on the podcast bandwagon as well. Love him.
Legend, man.
Yeah, go on.
Entrepreneur.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, it's just Max on the phone. Tom was like, I'm pretty sure it was Tom. And he was like, oh, here's Max on the phone. I was like, hello. He was like, right, I'm your agent now. I was like, what? He was like, you're going to listen to me. And he was like, no, I'm only joking. Scott Summery's just trying to get hold of you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on? So I put the phone down and shout out Scott as well. Shout out Crucial.
Yeah, big up the boys.
And yeah, and I got hold of Scott, and he was like, basically, I'm going to be the Ride to Glory TM for Hoffman bikes. So like, it was just so weird, like just the randomest.
Was you with Hoffman beforehand?
No, I didn't ride for Hoffman.
Oh, right.
It was just like, because Scott, it was weird why he picked me, because I wasn't riding for Crucial or anything at this point.
No, you wasn't.
I was just riding, I was just whatever, and I guess they just rang me. It was like a bit of, like, shout out Scott, really, because, like, fucking, that was a once in a lifetime, that. Well, still, it is to any other kid, but at the moment, at the time, it was proper, like, I was like, whoa, fucking, he was like, yeah, Seth Kimbrough, yeah, he can't make it on, like, the Ride to Glory, and I was like, alright, and he was like, well, do you want to do it? And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Go from Seth Kimbrough to Jordan Godwin.
Yeah, I know, like, there's some serious boots to fill there. Like, that is some legendary status. And I've got to try and fill these boots. I look like a fucking scarecrow at the time.
Yeah, big long hair and fucking skinny jean shorts and...
Yeah, what the fuck? And, yeah, he, so obviously I said yes.
Yeah.
And I went on Rise of Glory. Who was that with? It was Scott, Dan and Del Shepherd.
Yeah.
Bob Manchester.
Fucking big up Bob Manchester, one of my idols from when I was young.
And Jamie Skinner.
Jamie's cool.
Probably the best bar spins ever
made.
Fucking amazing. But yeah, it was just that, and I was like, right, I've made it now. Sweet, this is the best time of my life.
Yeah.
I'm going on a BMX road trip, and not just a BMX road trip. Ride to Glory, I've like watched Ride to Glory since the... Like,
what was that, the 2013
it was the
one?
last one. I'm not sure which one it was. Oh shit. God.
So just get it up, yeah.
It is this one. I don't know, it doesn't
You haven't even opened it. Are you on the cover?
Nah.
Who is it? Chess? No.
Curly. Mike Curly.
Oh, nice. Big up Mike Curly.
Yeah, shout out Mike Curly. Big shout.
Come on in, what's the date?
Yeah, I don't know what you... I don't know. It doesn't
says at the bottom by the barcode, you daft. I'm Googling it. You're spitting me out.
It's 2014.
2014, there we go.
But yeah, and I don't know what position we finished. I'm fairly certain it might have been dead last.
Yeah.
But it was still, anyway, fucking sick tire with some sick people, and I was just so buzzing on it. And funny, because We the People won that.
Is it?
That's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, the eye on it with the old time, didn't he?
That's so weird. Old P-Rob was in
He's
there.
like, watch this now, boys. I love him.
No, because there's a bit between. But yeah, it was like best time. Fucking mate, thank you, Sam Hayes, for that, because I was about to fucking pack it all in, and then I got that offer, and that was just sweet.
So then you got...
Met Matt Hoffman as well, which was pretty fucking nuts.
Seen him in Hastings, I was like, what the fuck? He stood by there like, I could have kissed him if I wanted to. I don't think he'd appreciate that, mind.
And then, yeah, the next thing was Fu Man. messaged me on Facebook. Still didn't have a phone at this point, so messaged me on Facebook. And he wanted to shoot a first look. And I was like, oh my God, I've just done Rise of Glory, and now I'm going to be in a magazine. I'm going to have like my own like thing in a magazine.
Double spread in the magazine, like.
Holy shit. And he was like, yeah, like, what can you do? And I was like, oh, I'll do anything.
I'll do anything.
I mean, in my head, I was like, I will just do anything you want me to.
Yeah.
You want me to do fucking triple bar, back crook, Indian, quad bar? No problem. We can get that done.
Fucking class.
But no, we ended up going to hospital. You know the hospital.
Yeah, in Chepstows, eh?
Yeah, and then went there and back crooked that. Fu Man shot it. Lovely photo. And then the reason I always thank Fu Man, obviously I thank Scott a lot for getting me on Rise to Glory, but the reason I thank Fu Man a lot is because he did that, and then he went and shot photos on a proper trip, proper bike coat, and he got really drunk with Cleggy.
Hey! Big up Cleggy, come on!
He got drunk with Cleggy on that trip, and they drank a bit of wine, and about 2 a.m. I got a phone call off Fu Man. Bear in mind, I've got a phone at this point, but bear in mind I've only met him once, and he came down. He was with Pete Sawyer, and obviously Pete Sawyer, like legendary. When I seen Pete Sawyer when I was younger and local, I was like,
I seen Pete Sawyer. No, I seen Pete Sawyer this time last year when I was with my ex-missus going for a walk, and he was like sat in front of us with a kid in his hand, a baby, and I'm like,
grown up.
That's Pete Sawyer, but that is like just
grown up, man.
Just whatever, it's mad. Yeah, go on anyway. Sorry.
That's shy of Pete.
Yeah.
Pete boy. Pete just came down, and I was just like, oh, fucking freaking out, and then but then the proper trip, and they got drunk, and I got a phone call at like 2 a.m, and Fu Man was like, you're coming to Sheffield tomorrow, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, remember?
He was like, oh, book your train, jump on it, Newport tomorrow morning. It's like at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, something like that, wasn't it?
Something like that, something stupidly early. And I was like, okay. So I just put the phone down, and I've just jumped on a train to Sheffield. I only know Fu Man, and just fucking. I don't even think I knew why I was going, so I got there. And then all the proper boys were there. Who was there?
That Russian geezer, wasn't it?
Yeah, Yanis, James Curry,
Josh, what's his face? Barker, was he there? Was he even not?
I think he came. No, I think he came towards the end of the trip. There's a couple of boys there. Cleggy was there, obviously. Fathead, I think Fathead was. Fathead was definitely on it.
He probably was.
And that was my first experience being on a team trip, and that was the same. About halfway through that trip, Paul rang Fu Man and was like, "Did you all want to ride for a claw?" And then I was literally sat on the floor outside a chicken shop just eating chicken, and Fu Man being Fu Man, he was just like, "I don't know, I'll ask him now. Do you want to be on a claw, Jordan?" And I went, "Yeah," and he went, "Yeah." And then the phone just went down. I was like, "Oh, sweet."
That's fucking class, because I remember we went to Barcelona.
I got a frame and part sponsor just in the same trip. That's why I thank Fu Man, because like he was like the contact between the two. And then I rode for proper for a bit, and then I think it was like 6 to 8 months or something like that. And Paul was just like, "Do you just want to ride for with people as well?" And I was like, that was my first bike. Yes. It's like, can't.
Gotta be done, like.
That had to be done, man. But shout out for proper as well for fucking
big up proper.
believing in some random scatty little kid.
The little thing almost happened between me and proper, do you know what I mean? But it didn't happen. We won't talk about that.
And then I got with people. They sent me a frame, and fucking they treat me like fucking royalty ever since. I don't
fuck me, they should. See the face of Wheel People, bruv, whether you like it or not.
Definitely not the face.
Really close to it, then. Do you know when you see like Power Rangers and that, and you got the one at the front, and then you got
the Red Ranger,
and then you got like the 2 on the side, and then you got the other 2 at the back. You were in the second row at the moment, probably.
Second row was tidy.
Yeah, who's in the front? Felix.
What? Oh, I don't know. Someone's up there.
No, you don't know.
I don't know. I can't call it.
So,
but yeah, and I was on with the people. I was on with the people and got signature frames. And mate, honestly, whenever I think about it, I'm just like, wow. You go literally with.
Go on. No, go on. It's about you.
I was on the team. They literally went on with people, and then next thing I know, I'm fucking flying to New York. On my own, flying on my own to New York now. I've landed. I don't know anyone. I haven't met any of these people.
And
I just get there, and Dale Lloyd's there, fucking Zunda's there. I was just like, what is fucking going on? Foley's there. Crook was there. I was just like, mate, I can't even believe like what is going on. It's fucked.
I bet it's fucked, isn't it? Do you know the only thing I can like put it close to is right. Is do you know if you're a footballer,
and
then like I know it's a completely different sport, but you're playing for because it's quite an established team around here called Cambrian, right? So you're playing
for fucking Undy FC.
Yeah, you're playing for Caldy FC, right? And then all of a sudden you got Sir Alex Ferguson on the phone. Do you want to come and play for Man United? That's what it's like. Because it's like that. We the people is that company.
Nah.
No, I'm right. That fucking Caldy, bro. No, but that's what it's like, isn't it?
It's honestly, like I always try to stay conscious about what it's given me, or like the opportunities it's got to give me, because obviously I can say, I'm grateful for everything they do for me and everything, but I got to think about everything they actually do for me. It's fucking nuts. Like, shout out to everyone that supports me. It's fucking insane because
step my toe.
Because there's nuts. There's just travel around the world for a laugh. Like, it's like they're so nuts, man.
It's fucked up.
You know what I mean? It's just like
getting emotional now.
I can't even put it into words.
I bet you can't, but I bet it's such a good because, like, to be fair, it's not easy if it's come to you easy either. It might just seem like when you explained it then that like that happened and this happened and that happened.
Oh no, everything just fell into place. It was luck as well as like me just being in the right place at the right time. Yeah,
but then if you think about it, how much have you sacrificed for it as well, like with the injuries and like being away from like your muckers and like your mother and
no, yeah,
all that shit. It doesn't come easy, does it? It's not an easy thing to do. Well, it probably is, to be fair, but
no, it's not. I think people. I mean, all the stuff that you just said is like it's kind of easy because you always know you're coming back home. You always know you're gonna see your friends again. Injuries. Touch wood with BMX. I've been like lucky with BMX. Motocross, different story.
Yeah.
But with like BMX, I class myself as like quite lucky with injuries. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm still riding my bike. So.
How many times did you break your ankle last year though? 3?
Nah, twice.
Maybe and that's.
And my foot and my big toe.
You know, what's this? No.
Yeah, last year was a shit.
I remember when you broke your toe. Actually, he was in Ashmore with me.
Yeah, did a 5 over that fucking.
And just kicked the floor.
Driveway and just booted the floor flat out. Yeah, I just had a shit year last year.
Yeah.
And I guess this year's shit as well.
Well, it's kind of fucked at the moment, no? So.
But it could be it's kind of a blessing in disguise for me because it gives me time to heal. I'm not just jumping back up. Well, I have jumped back on my bike, but I'm not like going out fucking killing myself straight away.
No, you're not.
Like I always do, because I always think, I've got the cast off. My ankle is rock hard.
Yeah. Let's go and track myself down this 38 million stair.
Yeah, it's taught me a lot of lessons as well. Though, like, just know, like, when do I jump off roofs?
Never, but you did.
Never. Jumped off a roof,
broke my
ankle. Obviously. And then the thing I broke my ankle on this time, it's like a bump 180 over like a ledge to like a big drop. And I looked at it after and I was like, when do I ever do anything like that? Why did I do it? Why?
Yeah, but like you said, you like to do different things, you know? You don't want to just do the same thing over and over again.
I get I get so in my head about. Honestly, I'm so in my head about BMX. It's absolutely outrageous.
I bet you think
it's like the Matrix, man, in my head.
Don't want to do it like you don't want to keep doing the same thing because people might get bored of it, kind of thing, is it?
No, it's more. It's about me. Like, I got on that roof and I was like, no, I don't want to do. I don't really want to do anything.
No, I won't jump off it. I'll just 180 off it. Yeah.
No, I was like, I don't want to do anything off this roof. I don't ride roofs, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, can you? Can you do it though?
No.
And then I'm like, can I do it?
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah, and it's like, well, we'll find out. You know what I mean? And it kills me when I like question myself. Like, can you do that though? You're walking away from it, but is it because you don't want to do it or you can't do it?
There's an annoying feeling, especially with like BMX, because you've done.
It's like, all right then, Jord, come on then.
Yeah, come on.
Having myself on
you won't fucking jump off me, will you, dull? No, but like, it's definitely a quite a in your head sport.
It's a mental, like, everything's just, you just got to know.
Do you know? I just want to say, if anyone can hear a dog barking, what's the time? It's 10 to 9 every single night of my life. This fucking stupid woman across the road lets her dogs out and they bark for hours. Like, just like, ooh, I'm gonna fucking boot them. No, I'm not. Just shut the window, really, innit? So we can't hear.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing to talk about as well. Like, people only see like physically what goes into riding, and I think a lot of people from the outside point of view just have no idea like how mentally draining some things can be.
People don't understand. Like, do you know when you like, I don't know, me being me, I take like I do take things to heart. But I seen someone on Facebook the other day, like someone put a status up on Facebook saying, if you're like over the age of 16 and you're still riding around on a BMX bike, you need to have a quiet word with yourself and stuff. But then you can't say that, because if you're still fucking playing football and you're older than 16 and you're playing for some shitty ass team.
Got fucking Kevin at age 55 playing darts in the pub.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the fucking difference? What is the difference? You know, if it makes you happy, then fucking do it. Bollocks to it. You know, if sucking a dick makes you happy, suck a dick. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
There's certain things that you shouldn't do, like murder. You probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, if you don't go and kill someone because it makes you happy.
But normal things, yeah. But no, I agree. I do agree.
The people like us, so like the narrow-minded people about BMX and like extreme sports, not just BMX, extreme sports like skateboarding, snowboarding, skiing, fucking scootering, all that shit.
Grow up.
Like, oh, grow up, at you like.
Oh no, grow down.
Yeah, just shut the. What are you trying to be 50? Are you trying to just go head first into 50?
I think it's such a classic British thing as well. I feel like people just love to grow up really quick.
Chavs. Just chavvy boys. Not even men. Boys.
I don't get bothered about shit like that, but like...
I feel like
they're like, not jealous, but they're just bothered. They're like bothered that you're having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. No, I feel like just people are narrow-minded and need to grow the fuck up, basically. Yeah. Just open your eyes to different things. Like, imagine being... I don't even...
Just have a laugh, because...
Yeah.
The thing I've learned is, hey, you fucking don't have... Your body doesn't stay like this forever.
Just enjoy...
Once it's fucking used up, it's hard.
Just enjoy your time that we have on this mental thing that we call Earth. And fucking take as many opportunities as you can possible, because you're probably going to die one day, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't make any... What difference does it make? Like,
it does make sense. Like,
it makes a lot of sense. Like, if you're not,
just have a laugh.
Yeah, just do things.
Be smart. Yeah, but have a laugh. Yeah.
Just don't do stupid shit and just enjoy yourself and don't worry what people think about you. But I know it's kind of hard when people say, don't worry about it, man. It's right, man. Fuck it. It's hard. It's hard not to worry about it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, worrying's like, I'm king of worrying, mate.
Fucking what? Same. Right up the top of the fucking worrying. I'm
film the best clip of my life now. I'll spend the next 6 months worrying if I landed it alright.
That is the truth. I remember if we go filming or we're in Rampwills or you're filming an Insta clip and I'm like, Joe, do you want to go for a fag now? And you're like, I need to land this first. And you will not give in. Or you won't. I started doing it with me when I go out filming now. If I'm like filming for Instas and stuff. Busting for a drink. Really need that drink. Yeah. Not having that drink until I land it.
Nope.
Nah.
Freezing cold water by there.
It's something to look forward to, like.
It's weird. I don't know. People have their own like ways of going about shit. I just feel like I like to. You got to make yourself suffer.
Yeah, a bit like to get what you want, kind of thing.
It makes you got to work for it, then, isn't it? How bad do you want it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's not me like trying to fucking be some fucking cool. It's just me challenging myself. I just like challenging myself.
It's nice. It's a nice feeling. So that's the fucking how you ended up in the situation that you ended up now. But I can't help notice that thing on your hat. The green thing on your hat.
Hang on.
Oh no. What happened with that then? What's it? Talk me through.
Oh man, that's like.
Is it a long one?
This is making me realise, right, how much of a lucky cunt I am.
Good. So you fucking should.
I'm fucking
look
so
at you
lucky.
in your all white attire.
That one was. That one was.
I don't even know about this.
Tom Creasy and Paul Robinson. Well, Tom Creasy. He was manager at.
The one who bought the shots in Brass Monkey. Yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I have 10 shots of tequila, please?
Can I have 75 shots?
And I was like, oh, cheers, but thank you. And he was like, oh, no worries. And we just like cheers and shot it back, like.
Shout out Creasy, man. I can't.
Yeah, he's a class guy. He is. He's sound as fuck, like.
Yeah, he is proper sound. Oh, that one's a nuts one. That is fucking nuts.
Come on in.
I can't.
We're an hour in. We're an hour and 5 minutes in, so we may as well keep going.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go forever.
Go on,
fucking nuts. I can't even explain that one.
We're gonna have to.
Like, I appreciate all my sponsors so much, but you know, like, you know, when you're little and you watch like fucking
Taz Pastrana or
X Games,
yeah,
like Monster and like a shoe sponsor, and now I have an energy drink sponsor and a shoe sponsor, and it's just like.
Do you get like loads of energy drinks now?
I can do.
You just don't, though, do you?
Like, you just have a.
Couple
I mean, how many gallons of Monster can I drink?
Oh, a couple of green ones kicking around the house, like.
But yeah, you know, you need that boost.
Yes, let's go. No.
Yeah. Crack a gun on my head.
No, come on and talk. Blush me, Hurley. Talk me to it.
It's nuts, man. I mean, it's actually, why are these stories so fucking stupid? This one's great as well. So, it was
17.
17, maybe. 18, 17.
17, definitely.
But
17.
anyway, it was the year that We the People Foundation came out.
Yeah.
And we were at Symbol Session. The premiere was at Symbol Session.
Mad.
So we've had the premiere or whatever. Yeah. Fucking fantastic turnout. Everyone's getting fucking beers down them now. Everyone's celebrating just not having to live in hell filming for a DVD for a while again.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You film the DVD.
What? One of the worst experiences in my life, but I fucking loved.
Best experience.
Yeah, loved every moment of it. But yeah, go on.
But yeah, so yeah, we're at Symbol Session, and that's all happened. I've not qualified, crashed every trick in my run. Worst I've ever rode. Classic me in a contest, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the worst I've ever rode. And then I've left the weekend just like, wow, I rode completely shit. Had a good premiere. I'm hungover.
Bit down in the dumps, like.
A little bit, you know what I mean? I kind of went there wanting to do alright. It's my first Symbol Session. And then Paul's just texted me. He goes, Creasy's going to message you. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, Creasy's going to message you, whatever. I guess Paul gave him my number or like, I don't know what it was, email or something.
Yeah.
And then Creasy was just like, yeah, I want to talk about basically hooking you up with Monster. And I was like, wow, I've just finished about 76th 76th in Simple Session. I was just like, that's so. It's like, why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you're picking 76 at Simple Session to go on Monster this year.
Yeah.
But no, I'm forever grateful for that as well. I can't. Yeah, Monster.
That's how it
Shout out to
happened.
Monster as well, because shout out to Creasy for getting me there, and then also shout out to Ryan Franklin and Monster for just fucking.
I don't know the geezers who met.
He's a Tiana.
I don't know who these people are who like mess around with Monster and stuff, because that's like that's up there, like, do you know what I mean?
That's like fucking, what is it, like fucking Special Agent Forces.
Yeah, that's
Indian X, innit? You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's SAS type of shit. Like,
that's some real shit.
Like, you got like.
No, yeah, like they're all sick as fuck and just put money aside for me. It's like, it's just fucking nuts.
You got anything going on with Monster?
Oh, we got a little project in the works.
Don't say too much now, because you've already dropped the DVD bomb twice in this fucking podcast.
People already know about that, I think.
Right.
Oh yeah, now we got a little something in the works.
Happy days, because you haven't released anything from yet, have you?
No, I feel really bad about it.
It don't matter.
But no, it's been we've like been trying to plan it for ages, and then obviously I got hurt, and then and then figuring out what we're doing. Yeah, I kind of took my time. Took my time a little bit. It's been like fucking 3 years now. I should have put them out by now. Just me being lazy.
It's not you being lazy.
But I've got my arse in gear now. And Peter Adam. Shout out Pete.
Don't think I've ever met him. Is he the Irish guy?
Yes.
Mental.
Oh, you have met him?
Yeah, I have, because he was up my face with a fucking camera twice. Fathead recording me like, how much did you come in Hastings with? 67 pence. How much are you going home with? 67 pence.
Yeah, Pete's fucking sick. He's really good to work with. Fucking great lad. Like, he's just so funny.
It seems like
he's Irish, and he's like, naturally just hilarious.
Class, like.
And obviously, he is basically the encyclopedia of BMX. He knows everything about BMX.
He does, doesn't he?
So I'm learning a lot as well. I am learning about a lot of old stuff, which is probably handy.
Take some filming tips into consideration.
Oh, I need to take a few filming tips off him, like.
No, I don't know. The Doom things that you've edited and filmed are pretty good.
I'm quite happy with them.
Yeah, they are good. Do you know the last one? You didn't edit that last one, did you?
The Hope one.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
Okay, good. What? Hello?
Yeah. You didn't like that one?
No, I didn't. I watched it the other day. I put it on, and
don't worry, Paul's not going to be offended.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck if I offend anyone. It's what it is. It's feedback, isn't it? Like, it's like I don't know, when I think of like Doomed, I think of British. I don't know why, but
to be fair, that was the first video where there was
like, you got the Stone Roses.
There was no one British in it either.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Yeah,
you've got like the Stone Roses playing.
But you better get used to it, because there's a whole team over there.
Oh no, it's people just true. So.
But no, I know what you mean. Yeah, usually it's quite. It was different. It was definitely different to what. I liked it personally.
And then I watched it the other day.
I really did like it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did as well.
Really liked
I did. No, it's not that I didn't like it. I watched it the other day.
That's what you're saying now.
No.
It's blatant.
If you let me fucking speak.
Blating us off.
I didn't like.
Talking shit that you don't have to.
I didn't like. Shut up, you dick. I didn't like that it wasn't. I didn't like the music. That's what I didn't like. I didn't like the music, because when I watch like a Doom thing,
that's fair enough.
If it's like, you got the Roses in it, then you got like some fucking Back to Basics remix and like all that type of music. Yeah, just mental, flat out in your face. And I just feel like I was a bit like chilled, kicked back. But then I watched it, and then I was like, actually, it's fucking class.
To be honest, I think I might agree with you a little bit there. The music was a bit. I like the song, I like the music, and I like the vibe of the video, but the riding was obviously really good.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, actually, I feel like the music could have been a bit more upbeat.
Yeah, it's quite sad, isn't it? It's got a sad,
Well, the
somber.
country is called Doomed.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Doomed worldwide. Have a fucking shit day. No, I said it wrong, bastard.
You know, not every video is for everyone.
No, I know, I understand that, but
There's some videos I don't like. Some videos that I like.
I just like the British vibe that they get off it, because I know that one of my mates has started it and it's just rough and ready, like.
I don't know, me and Paul, I feel like I might like it, but no, I feel like me and Paul have always had the same eye for stuff, like artistically.
Bruh.
Like liking the same sort of shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like as Doom's got further and further down the line, I feel like we're becoming more of like our minds are like just becoming one. And he'll like send me something, and I'll send him something, and we're just like, that's sick. Like when he sent me that video, I was like, yeah, that's banging. Actually, no, there was a different song I think first, and I think he changed it. So it might actually be my fault that you don't like it.
Probably explains it.
Probably my fault.
Probably like. No, I'm.
But
it's good. It was good, but I just didn't like the music, and
fair enough. Fair opinion, mate.
I remember I texted you straight away and he was like, well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And I was like, oh, wait, we got a biter on aisle 9. Have we fucking reel him in, boys? So...
Well, you always read my messages wrong. I was just like, well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's alright, mate.
You never read my messages. You never mention me in your Instagram stories anyway, so fuck you. Nah, I don't need that
I'll put the phone down, Al, I will.
No, don't do that, because we're an hour and 15 minutes in, so that'd be really childish. I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely busting for a fag. Just... You can smoke right there as well, that's the best thing.
I can't.
You gotta go by the window.
I can't really. Mum will throw the window out the window.
You'll be out the window as well as your
I'll
burn.
be out the window.
What else is there to talk about?
Where's your hair got?
My hair?
Oh yeah, true. I thought you had a bit of a receder there, like me.
Fuck no. You were just clinging on me with fucking 2.5 acres left now. Wow.
Like 2 haircuts left.
Literally 2 acres. Look at it, I can see the shine on the side. Oh. Put that hat back on, man, for fuck's sake. Something else I was going to ask you, I fucking forgot. It was probably the woodpecker's gone to the skull.
Hello, Deirdre.
I just can't remember.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on then.
I can't think of anything.
Ask away, love. Whatever you want to ask me, you know I'll answer it 1,000,000% honestly. Whoa, man. Ask me anything. What do you want to ask me?
Oh, I have to try to think of something.
Pull a knife down before you hurt someone.
Huh?
Pull a knife down before you hurt someone.
Will you work on another video part again? Will we see another riding video of Alex Evans?
I want to make a fucking absolutely slamming video, right? The one I've always wanted to make. No opinion off no one else. What I want to make, and then that'd probably be it. I think.
That's good.
I think I would.
Good. I think you should make another video.
I just want to make a really fast, loads of fastness in it. Do you know what I mean? Because you know that's
a Yate tape video.
A what?
A Yate tape
yeah,
video.
just I want to fucking ride really fast and stuff, and I want to get some skate park stuff in it, and I want to get some street stuff in it. I want to get some trailers in it, because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to shag my own ass again, but I can ride it all. Like, to be fair,
right.
I can.
Well, proof's in the pudding, mate. Get out there.
I can do these things. I can ride trails. I can ride skate park. I can ride street. Whatever you want me to do, I fucking do it.
Tom's really good at trails, you know that?
Yeah, Tom is actually... Did you see the backflip? No Andrew done. The backflip...
He did a backflip to under.
The backflip suicide he done. Just like that.
Sorry.
Oh no, he's going all weird. Oh no, he wasn't. It's not now.
Let's try and get it. It's going to take a minute. Oh, no, it'd definitely be in favourites on it. If it's not, there's something very wrong with me if it's not favourites. Yeah.
Oh! The bike's in the bush, the arms are above his head.
You just hear Sam in the background going, "Go on, son."
No,
and then he hits the deck and Dennis goes, "Oh, man."
But the answer to your question is that I will put something out. Whether it'll be this year, next year, the year after, I don't know. Because I'm not really, to be fair, not that motivated to ride. Because I live
I don't think anyone can't even fucking drive.
No, I know, but I mean anyway. I live up where I live. You live fucking 50 miles away from me, like, do you know what I mean?
I also need to move out.
And all that shit, like, so it's kind of...
Yeah, O'Kane. And this is a message for O'Kane. Get your fucking shit together so we can move.
What, he wants to move out as well?
Yeah, it's just me moving out with him, but he's like a fucking...
child. No.
And he is. We both
How old is O'Kane? You were age?
Same age as me. Same shoe size, same waist size, same literally everything. It makes me sick how much I'm like...
What month was he born in?
I should probably know that, I don't know.
You got the same birthday as Josh and Ricky, see, haven't you?
And...
someone famous, innit?
Oh, Nick Watton.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Shout out to Nick Watton.
Big shout out to Nick Watton. He's going to be coming on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is.
He's going to be coming on the podcast. He got this photographer. I don't know what it's J.W.
Gerald.
J.W. Cortez or something his name is. He's from Cardiff, but he's quite an established, like, I don't want to... He takes quite a lot of photos of nude women.
Oh, that's cute.
But that's... You know, I'm into that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Who isn't into seeing some
Time
titties
to bring
and
your
stuff?
memory card over.
Yeah, what? And stuff like that. And then we got Nick Anakin.
Oh, that
maybe... I don't know whether it's just going to be him or maybe him and his band.
Shout out Anakin.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone. I keep shouting people out.
We'll shout out all the boys. Big up all the boys. So
shout out the sharpener. Shout out the iPad.
So we're going to have Nick, or just Nick and his band, or just Nick on his own, or whatever. And I've got like people from around here who want to do one.
What's the band called again?
The Rivers.
Oh, it is, yes. Is it?
Yeah.
It's a good band. I know it's a good band.
Google it. Might be. Yeah, it is. 1,000,000%.
You sure it's not Plastic Estate?
Oh, yeah, it is. Fuck. Just plugged the wrong band. No, because...
Everybody that watches this should go listen to Plastic Estate. Yeah, they're really good.
It's good. And the Rivers.
And if you ride BMX, they're really good video part music. Emerson already used it.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? I remember watching it.
Yeah.
And who else? There's people from around here who wants to come on. There's some...
I'll do a weekly, won't we? I'll just chat shit for a week.
We should do one a week now. Fuck it.
I don't think I got that much in me.
What, one a week? Definitely got one a week in us. Even if we're talking about the fucking how nice and blue.
We should get hammered one night.
I fucking like this podcast anyway, because the mic's going out the window and just...
Imagine you did one the other night. Oh.
No, we won't talk about that because I'm actually really embarrassed about that. Like, I felt bad for... I still feel bad now. What a dick I am.
Hang on, let me just rip the legs off this.
Shut up, man! That didn't happen. For fuck's sake. Let me just throw my shoe out the window.
You're like fucking Rambo.
Just fucking... dickhead. But...
We've all been there.
We have all been there. Let's just not talk about stuff like that right now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to end up down, otherwise no, I won't. So...
No, you won't. You're in good company, mate.
True, that is the fucking truth. But I do need a cigarette, so I think we should just wrap it up here and not give too much away, because there's so many more podcasts that we could actually do and talk about different stuff. I don't want to put it all out there now when we could talk about look how much stuff.
Strategy guy over here. What are we playing? Fucking warships or something?
Well,
like that?
you know, and
F6.
clued on that.
F6.
No.
Oh, that's a hit.
No, I know, but then if we talk about loads of stuff now, then we could make more content with other stuff we could talk about, like taking it back to like when you rode motocross and like get a little bit deeper and personal with stuff like your dad and your mother and your sisters and brothers and all that shit. That's a different.
Are you?
Hello. Nah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Jordan. You know what I'm trying to get at.
I'll talk about that shit.
Just not.
It's a great laugh.
Yeah. Just don't want to be going in head first straight away on the first like proper real podcast that they do, and we've ended up crying
under the table.
Literally, like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. It's been great. Everyone stay safe for this quarantine, and thank you very much, Jordan, for coming on here, because it's been
a
nice.
Great time with you, mate.
Yeah, it's been good.
We have this chat every night anyway.
Literally every single day. This is us for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is.
How long has it been? It feels like it's been
hour and a half.
Oh, that's nice. That's good then.
Yes. But now here comes the thing of editing and getting, and this is the stressful bit now. So if people end up
editing,
if people end up watching it,
you go sound, video.
Oh, you think it's that easy though? That's what it's gonna look like. Right, let me fucking wrap it up. Just you wrap up for a minute. Let me wrap it up. So yeah. So this is why I can only do an hour and a half or 2 hours of Jordan a day, because I just want to rip his teeth out otherwise. So thank you for coming on, George. If you would like to say anything, thank anyone, or
thank you to all my mates. Thank you.
No worries, pal.
Thank you everyone, really. Thank you anyone that has done anything for me. If you bought me a fucking
pint,
literally, if you bought me a fucking 10p pack of Haribo back in the day or something, thank you.
Oh, it's great.
Also, if you bought me a flight somewhere, thank you. If you've done anything for me to help me get to where I am, thank you very much. That's the most gay cliche thing I've ever said in my life.
Well, that's life.
Really, thank you. Thank the people that don't forget what people did for you. I think that's the lesson for today, guys.
Lesson for today: be nice. Don't be a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, just don't be a dickhead. Just be nice, everyone.
Right, so happy days. Don't forget, be safe, stay inside, wash your ball sack, wash your hands, and thank you. Good night.